When he enlisted in the Army Air Force, Fred Melnick probably wasn't expecting the heavy combat he would encounter. At just 19 years old during World War II, he found himself on the island of Morotai, an Allied base that he calls the jumping-off point for Okinawa. You may not have heard of the island, but Melnick hopes people never forget it.
I was scared from day one.
Fred Melnick says that's how he felt serving in the Army Air Force. He''ll tell you he was what you'd call a fixer-upper man.
We worked on anything. We did groundwork. We fixed runways.
And that's what he did, even while fighting on the island of Morotai in the Pacific. But even before facing combat there, Melnick had a close call when he shipped out.
We come to get on that plane that took off without us. In the meantime, it crashed and killed all them guys.
Melnick remembers fighting was almost immediate when he arrived.
We dropped the doors and jumped out in the water, running up the beach. And they start bombing us and strafing us again. We didn't have no place to go. Just hit the ground, hoping that nothing would hit you.
He and his fellow soldiers following the biggest order they had.
And the lieutenant said, "We got to hold this at all costs." I put 4 goddamn socks around my neck full of ammunition. I had a carbine around my shoulders. I had 5 clips on my belt.
Melnick remembers he saw a lot of loss and a lot of brave men.
All the Gundarn people that were there, they did their jobs. I don't care what they did. Soldiers, sailors, Marines, I don't care who they were. I appreciate every one of them. And if you could see the white crosses that we had there, you'd really believe me.
Some of that loss still stays with him.
I was there to the end. What you seen, what you heard, what you did, it'll never leave you. It'll be with you forever. At times, even today, I'll even wake up and I'm shaky. I can't help it.
But he says through it all, he's proud of what he did.
You had to do something for your country, you know. And that's how you felt. I imagine most of the guys my age would feel the same way.
Melnick told us he was on Morotai until the end of the war, and he had plenty to share about the battle. You can hear that and his other stories of coming home in a digital exclusive on WTRF.com.